Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and this is a breakdown of the trailer for 65, the new Adam Driver Dinosaur horror film coming in March 2023 from the team behind A Quiet Place and produced by Sam Raimi. Now, while this plot at first seems to be a kind of Planet of the Apes deal, you know, spaceman arriving to Earth in a different era when different species dominated the planet, not so fast, because this film doesn't really seem 100% accurate in a paleontological sense, with some anatomical alterations of the dinos and the fact that dinosaurs actually went extinct 66 million years ago. But really, a number of fascinating details in this trailer, if you look at it closely, make me think something else really weird could be going on with this movie. So I'm gonna break down what you might have missed. Okay, we open on Mills, played by Adam Driver, the commander of a spacecraft, 35 passengers, reporting in this distress call that his ship was hit by a, quote, undocumented asteroid. But based on the footage, it really looks like he's flying through a whole mess of them, and then one of those chunks naturally just collides with the ship. So I doubt all the other smaller rocks were documented. I think he might have actually just been in cryosleep himself, and then he woke up to find his ship in a debris field of an asteroid. But who are these 35 passengers, and why were children included? Well, Mills calls it a long-range exploratory mission, but I think this is a refugee scenario. These passengers might be fleeing their home world that has been destroyed in its own extinction event, making this vessel a life raft full of hopeful colonizers. Thus, a long-range exploratory mission. They just went out adrift in space, trying to find another place to call home. And yeah, that would make this group of people an extraterrestrial race of humanoids who were living 65 million years ago and landed on Earth during these Mesozoic times. And who knows, maybe some of their DNA got left behind so that apes could evolve in the millions of years to follow. Adam Driver effectively might be Earth's Adam. Because notice the language on his red passenger manifest screen does not seem to be English or any other Earth language that I know of. So yeah, it looks like Adam Driver is once again from a long time ago from a galaxy far, far away, but now in a dino horror franchise. So Mills charges up what looks to be a pulse rifle, not one that uses metal ammo, but rather an energy of some kind. If this is solar powered, that would mean it would only have so many rounds at nighttime, which would be a pretty terrifying prospect. So of the 35 passengers, he's only found one survivor so far, this girl Koa, played by Ariana Greenblatt. They at first used breathing masks because Mills isn't familiar with the atmospheric conditions. So yeah, think about it. If he were from Earth and this is a clearly Earth-like terrain, wouldn't he recognize it? So this tells us that Mills really does come from a planet that doesn't really look like Earth, or at least doesn't have swamp terrain like this. And in this swamp, a large fin slithers behind him, which could be a rhizodont, which was a large prehistoric freshwater fish. Mills grounds up some red powder to mark the trees with arrows, presumably to chart a path back to his ship or the escape pod, wherever they've set up camp. But then there is this one insane shot at 1 minute 13 seconds, which seems like a normal landscape, but look at the bottom left of frame. Folks, those are power columns. So yes, this could just be a mistake, but it's in the trailer for the movie. Whatever this is an industrialized planet in this shot at least, and Earth definitely would not have had these 65 million years ago or 66 million years ago, or really any time before the mid-20th century AD. So really what I think we could be looking at here is Mills' home world, like a dream of it or a flashback to it or a prologue showing it, what that planet looks like before Mills and his crew were forced to leave it. Because if there are humans that look like this, presumably they evolved on a planet that has similar atmosphere and terrain as Earth. Mills drinks from a canteen that purifies river water. It's pretty handy. Then he finds the muddy footprint of some large theropod. Theropods are the three-toed dinosaurs, perhaps a tyrannosaurid that hunts him in the other shots. Mills says there's something alien out there. Again, I know you probably get it at this point, but if you were from Earth originally, unless you were from a society that never had Jurassic Park movies or any natural history museums or any cultural awareness of dinosaurs or just didn't believe in fossils, you wouldn't call this predator an alien. He'd be like, holy shit, that's a T-Rex footprint. Now, one of the best things you can do for your body is to drink tons of water, but nothing's less satisfying than just drinking a glass of lame old plain water. It's like the definition of boring. But if you use air up, you can make every sip of water taste like really good. Ooh. Now see that's good water. I mean, it is just regular water, but it tastes like mango passion fruit because this ain't no regular water bottle, this is Air Up. Air Up is an easy way to make staying hydrated less boring. It adds flavor to your water with scent alone. So you can get all the water you need and all the flavor you want. No added powders or sugars or anything. It's really easy. You just take one of these flavor pods, you pop it on, and if you're ready to taste the magic of scent flavor, pull the pod up to activate the flavor. And now sip. See, the magic happens when air bubbles carry the flavor from the pod through the straw and enable your brain to experience the scent as taste. It's that easy! It's so insane how this works! And a sidebar, mango passion fruit is my go-to flavor because it tastes tropical, which makes me feel tropical, which makes me think I'm on vacation. And trust me, if you were me, you would agree with me. And if you want to break from the flavor and just want plain water, all you gotta do is push the pod back down. See? Easy. There you go, regular water, though it's the same liquid. And Air Up makes a great gift. Right now, there are a ton of discounted holiday bundles on Air Up's website that make perfect stocking stuffers for everybody on your list, because honestly, everybody needs water. If you're looking for some flavor variety, the Naughty List bundle has a green Air Up bottle. It comes with orange vanilla, raspberry lemon, and mango passion fruit flavor pod packs. There are other holiday bundles available as well, including Berry All the Way, Dashing Duo, and Bee Cherry and Bright. If you go now, you can take advantage of Air Up's holiday special to get a bundle for yourself or for whoever you buy gifts for 20 to 25% off. Each holiday bundle has everything you need to start your Air Up journey, but they'll only be available until December 26th, so hurry up and click the link in the description. Make sure you have yours in time for the holidays. Mills and Koa camp out in a cave during a rainstorm, leading to this awesome moment. The motion sensor lights illuminate first yellow, then red. We get a great fake out where they just peer deeper and deeper into the cave, expecting the threat to come from the darkness, but nope, it's a huge Tyrannosauroid, or perhaps an Indominus Rex. Kind of hard to tell, the features aren't exact here, but I love how they reveal it with a flash of lightning, which is a move directly out of the playbook of Steven Spielberg from Jurassic Park. But again, just to set some expectations here, we are getting a new kind of dinosaur movie that's not really gonna feel like the Amblin Universal Studios approach or really anything we've seen from Disney, and I'm really excited about that. This thing shoves his entire freaking head into the cave as Mills fully unloads on him. Then Mills tells Koa that she's gonna have to stay quiet and move, but notice how he uses hand signals? Seems like she does not speak his language. Actually, this could have been a life raft of humanoids from different regions and cultures of that original planet. Because in sci-fi fiction, doesn't it always seem like beings from the same planet all speak the same common language and all dress the same and have the same kind of cultural identity, rather than every planet have a wide diversity of cultures like Earth does? Then we see this smaller theropod that looks kind of like a velociraptor, but since it's a lot smaller than a velociraptor would be, looks like just a few feet tall, I think this could be a dromaeosaurus. It peers into this hollow log where Koa is hiding. Then Mills throws a few orbs, which I think are grenades. They open up to release this white energy. Seriously, what exactly are these? I'm already loving the unique technology that Mills uses in this movie. The production design seems surprisingly grounded and lived in. Actually, if you go through these frame by frame, it looks like there are small jets that repel the pieces from each other, but then there's this other glowing pocket of energy that attracts them to each other, two opposing forces that might cause this powerful impact blast. From atop a waterfall, the dromaeosaurus leaps up at us, while down below, the Tyrannosaurid pursues two other smaller dinos that move through the trees by the stream. Then this shot of Mills and Koa holding each other while debris rains from the sky. Is this more part of the asteroid? Who knows? Maybe this will be an apocalyptic scenario. We'll just see these characters right before that big asteroid hits Earth and kills everything. Actually, maybe the asteroid field that caused their ship to crash in the first place was part of that same event that sent the asteroid to Earth to kill the dinosaurs. Oh my god, maybe all those asteroids were part of the debris of their origin planet exploding. Okay, my mind is going places connecting things that are probably not related. Okay, then we see the Tyrannosaurid attacking Mills' escape pod, and then this final shot. I love it. Except, do we need to put that overdramatic cut to black in the middle of the shot? Just let the shot play out as is, please. I love how at first we just see the mist around Mills' shoulder blowing as the dinosaur exhales just over his shoulder. Such a good horror shot here. And then as the dinosaur comes in, we brighten the darkness there. You can actually see this fella has a crest on his head. I'm pretty sure this is a Cynagnithid variety with fossils that were found in the Dakotas and Montana, the Hell Creek Formation, referred to as Anzu, named after a bird-like entity in ancient Mesopotamian religion. It's a relatively recent species discovered in 2014. Folks, this trailer caught me completely by surprise, and I have really high hopes for this movie because Adam Driver these days doesn't really say yes to a project unless there's something really intriguing about it. So that, plus the A Quiet Place guys directing it, plus Sam Raimi, plus Danny Elfman doing the music. I mean, I was ready to see it just because dinosaurs are in it. Let me know what you think about this trailer and why they're still sticking with the title of 65 for the movie. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EA Voss, follow New Rockstars, and subscribe to New Rockstars for more analysis of everything you love. Thanks for watching. Bye.